Hi makeup lovers. Okay, I just wanted to show you some empties that I've got this month. Well, it's January 2017 empties. I do apologise for the voice. I've been quite poorly. Very nasty cold, which resulted in me catching strep throat. So I am recovering from that, but this is probably the first day that I felt well enough to do anything. It's nice to have some makeup on. Whether it makes much of a difference, I don't know. I've got a very swollen nose from where I've been rubbing it. So, but yeah, here is my January 2017 empties. So I'll make it quite quick. Okay, the first thing I've got is the, let me just pop my glasses on. Is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar-Oil Infused Cleansing Wipes. I bought these, they were on offer, I think it was in Superdrug. I wasn't that impressed with them, to be honest. I thought they left my skin quite dry, even though they are oil infused. So I probably wouldn't repurchase those again. Now there's another lot of wipes. It's the number 7 Beautiful Skin Quick Thinking Wipes. I love these wipes. These are my favourites. But I wouldn't pay £7 for them. They are just wipes. I tend to purchase these when I get the £5 off number 7 boot, which I do get quite often. I've got more as well that I will be using soon. I don't use wipes solely to take off my makeup. They're to initially take off my makeup before I do my cleansing routine. So yeah, empty packet of those. Now then, this sheet mask is something that I had in a beauty box. It's a 111 or 3 Skin Harley Street London Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask. The empty mask is inside, but I popped this on not long after it came in a box. It was very, very moisturising. Felt really nice and cooling and refreshing, but apparently it's worth about £25, I think. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. I've thrown out the leaflet that came with it. I'm not really a lover of sheet masks. I think they can be too greasy. This one was extremely greasy, but it was moisturising. My skin did feel lovely afterwards, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase this. I've got much nicer masks that I do use. So another empty for you, but one I wouldn't repurchase. Okay, now this is a L'Oreal Age Perfect Toner. It's a refreshing toner, smoothing and anti-fatigue that refreshes the skin. Quite a nice toner. I do use the Clinique clarifying lotion number 4 because of my oily skin. This was one that I had in one of my drawers that I needed to use up, so use it up I did. Again, I probably wouldn't, excuse me, repurchase. Okay, just a deodorant. It's a Sano Dermo Invisible, one of my favourite deodorants, but I do tend to buy deodorants when they're on offer for about £1. So that's that empty. Okay, this is a Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. Now I picked this up in a little shop called Savers. It's something that I used to use many years ago before many other skincare items came out, and it was basically a nostalgia sort of purchase. But yeah, I did enjoy using it, and I probably would repurchase it again. I do have an awful lot of other cleansers to use up at the moment. My favourite one being the Clinique liquid soap cleanser, and I also use the apricot scrub cleanser for oily skin as well. They're probably 2 of my favourites, but I did like this to initially, again, take my makeup off. So I probably will repurchase that again. another deodorant. I probably go through about 2 or 3 of these a month. It's the Nivea Pure Invisible. Another one which was probably on offer for £1 somewhere. Okay, so this is the Eucerin Dermato Clean Eye Makeup Remover. This was actually quite nice. I don't tend to pay expensive for eye makeup removers. Most of the mascara that I use tends to come off with warm water, but I do like something to make sure it is definitely off. My all-time favourite is the new Simple Duo Oil one, which I'm using at the moment. But if I saw this on offer, which I think I did at the time, again, I would repurchase. Okay, the next item is a hair care item. It's the Frieda Frizz's 3-Day Straight Semi-Permanent Styling Spray. I love this spray. I've still not found one that I'm totally happy with that will keep my hair straight for 3 days. I'm the sort of person that I can straighten my hair one day and wake up the following day and it's a mess again. So probably the best one I found so far. You do only need a little bit. It does make straightening and styling and straightening much easier. So yeah, I would repurchase that again. The one I'm using at the moment is the Frizz's Forever Smooth. I don't find this is as good as this one. So yes, would repurchase. Okay, my next item is the Eucerin Dermo Purifier Toner. Again, I think I picked up this in Boots, which was on offer at the time, along with the eye makeup remover, and it was quite a nice toner. It was very refreshing, and yes, I would probably repurchase it again if it was on offer. So that was nice as well. Now then, this one is the Caudalie, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Caudalie. It's an anti-wrinkle protect fluid broad spectrum with an SPF of 20. It's a serum basically. It was quite a nice size sample that I had in one of my beauty boxes. I think it may have been Glossy Box, which I've since stopped. And yeah, it's actually a moisturiser, but I was using it as a serum because it had that serum consistency. It had an absolutely gorgeous fruity smell. And it left my skin feeling so smooth. I do have a lot of other serums that I need to use up at the moment, but maybe I would repurchase this again in the future if the price is right. I'm currently working my way through a Clinique Custom Smart Repair Serum, which I'm loving at the moment, and to be honest, because I use most of the Clinique range, it would probably be that one I'd repurchase, but who's to say I wouldn't repurchase this again. It was a really nice serum. Okay, so the next items are some primers that I was using up. It's the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, which brightens and tightens. This is my all-time holy grail favourite primer. It doesn't really do a lot for my oily skin, but it definitely makes it look brighter under makeup. So I have repurchased this already, which again I use currently. I'm trying out some other primers, but I do find a lot of primers break me out. So if anyone can recommend one, please leave some comments. But yes, I do love this primer. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the smell. I've been using this for years, so I have repurchased and I will continue to repurchase. The next item is the Benefit Pore Fessional Primer. We all know about this one. This was a little sample that I had in a Benefit kit, sample kit that I purchased quite a while ago. I actually did quite like this. It didn't break me out. It did help with reducing my pores, which I do have quite large pores along the T-zone area on either side of my nose as well as the tops of my lips. So it did help reduce the pore size. I didn't find that it helped with the oiliness, so I need a primer that is going to help with oiliness. I'm currently using one now that does seem to be, but it doesn't help with my pores, so I'm constantly, again, on the lookout for a primer that does it all. So I may well repurchase this in the future. Again, I've got a few others I need to use at first. Now the last item is a makeup item. It's my Clinique Lash Power Mascara. This is my Holy Grail mascara. This is in the colour black. It's a long wearing formula. It comes off with warm water. I love the brush on it. It's a very, very thin brush. I've been using this one now for about 4, maybe 5 months, and it's had its day. It's dried out, and I've got another 3 backups in the drawer because I will always be with this mascara. It's the only one that doesn't smudge on my eyes, and it will last. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a lot for my eyelashes, but it lasts all day, so I'm still on the lookout for a mascara that is going to lengthen my eyelashes and last as well without smudging. I do have very sensitive eyes. I have purchased, let me just get this for you, the Law Superlative Lash Conditioner. It's an eyelash conditioner. I recently had some eyelash extensions, which I absolutely loved the look of the eyelash extensions, but unfortunately I didn't like the feel of them. So after a week I actually soaked them off myself with olive oil. It has left the little lashes that I have very sparse, so I'm going to try this for a few weeks, so I'll let you all know how I get on with this. So yeah, that's my empties. I will pop a list of the products in the down bar below. If anyone would like any, more in-depth reviews of what I've shown you, please just ask, and hopefully I'll see you soon when my voice is a little better. Bye for now.